Let's talk FEMA districts. Do you know what FEMA district you live in and why it's important? Well, in the event that something catastrophic would happen in America, you will be divided into your district and unable to travel outside of it. So let's talk about it. So it's no surprise with the headlines in America today: 5 train derailments, and, well, we will say it's sus given a movie called White Noise and headlines such as this, not to mention Russia. We are all in a state of, well, what's going on? Well, what's going on is the very real threat of martial law. So, FEMA, what do? They're here in the event of a catastrophe or crisis in America, backed up by the DoD. So, at first glance, when you look on Google, you see articles like these: Fear of FEMA, calling their camps a conspiracy theory, or Wikipedia, FEMA camps are a conspiracy theory. So, it's no wonder that most people innately have no clue what FEMA's really about. So, let's take a look at what FEMA has to say for themselves. The United States Federal Emergency Management Agency has numerous detainment camps. Seems kind of sus to me, but that's just one thing. Okay, so now we've debunked the fact that FEMA does indeed have many FEMA camps all over the United States. Well, what's that mean for us, and why is it important to know your district? Well, because technically you would be deprived of your constitutional rights and would indeed be breaking a law under the code of FEMA. Let's talk about it. An article by Nick Wright, September 20th, 2007, states that Operation Garden Plot in '84, an emergency response program involving the implication of martial law, the movement of civilian populations, and the arrest and detainment of segments of that population. This was led by FEMA, the DoD, and involved the coordination of 34 other federal departments and agencies. Since then, on a regular basis, large-scale emergency preparedness drills have taken place regularly, and the last one by Northcom was held in October 2020. Wonder what they're preparing for? Well, that would be to include the preparations for the suspension of our Constitution and the implementation of martial law. Well, why would they do that? Seems they're crashing our economy and welcoming in the New World Order. 2023, food shortages get worse. 150 feral cattle to be shot in New Mexico's Gila National Forest. Just shooting them from the air, people. We don't need their meat. Bird flu? Just some more bird flu dead. U.S. egg factories, over 5 million chickens with avian flu. And more facilities burned down to the ground. So are we to believe that these are all just coincidences, or are they preparing for something? I don't think it is all just coincidences. In fact, it's my belief that in the event of war, well, there you go. There's your FEMA districts. Seems to me, and these were just some of the headlines, that we are being set up for something. Once you try to leave, you then are the criminal. So as I sat here thinking about this, I was wondering what the solution was. My kids are on the other side of the country. Well, you can move to be closer to the people you love, but ultimately, the only solution is Jesus. It's all in the Bible.